Question for you.
Yes.
Have you ever been broke before?
No. Yeah.
Real quick.
We all have.
Wait, real quick. So I started a channel in Austin. I grew it to 8 million followers. I go all over the country, just asking successful people 2 or 3 quick questions on their best advice to the younger generation.
You should ask him.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
28.
What line of business did you end up in?
Venture capital.
What was the most amount of money that you've made in a single year?
Probably 50 million.
A lot.
Could you give me a range, maybe?
No.
7 figures?
8 figures.
Gone from $5 million at the first round valuation to $2.1 billion most recently.
$2.1 billion.
Yeah.
Are you a billionaire?
I'm not driving a Ferrari.
Can we interview you real quick?
Yes.
Are you a business owner?
Yes.
And what line of business?
Commercial real estate.
How old are you now?
I'm 60.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
38.
Last message to somebody trying to become a millionaire in today's world. San Francisco is the second wealthiest city in the entire world, and it is home to over 300,000 millionaires and over 80 billionaires. There's more billionaires in this city than any place in the entire world. And today, I'm gonna be going all over to ask multimillionaires and billionaires how they created their wealth and how you can start your path to becoming financially free in today's world. So with that being said, let's get this video on the way. All right, you guys, so we just got to the Marina District out here in San Francisco, one of the wealthiest areas in the entire city. We're blocks away from the infamous Billionaires Row, where some of the wealthiest founders and people in all of San Francisco live. So we're gonna be going around here, talking to some people, figuring out how they created their wealth, how you can do the exact same thing. Let's go see what they have to say. Sir, question for you. Have you ever been broke before? Question for you. Have you ever been broke before?
I don't think I want to play this game.
Yeah, I started a channel.
Who's that f***ing guy with the camera?
What's that?
Who's the guy with the camera?
It's my videographer.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
Look, question for you.
I'm sorry, I've got to go this way.
30 seconds, real quick.
I've got 2 to feed an Uber. I'm sorry.
Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
A question for you.
Yeah.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
Late 30s,
How old are you now?
70.
You're 70.
Yes.
What advice would you give to your 20-year-old self? You're coming out of college, starting out in the real world. What's the best advice you could give to your 20-year-old self?
Work hard, make conservative investments. A lot of people make a lot of money. A lot of those people don't keep a lot of money.
And what line of business did you end up in?
Stock market.
Were you on Wall Street?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. So have you always been in finance?
Yes.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
A lot.
Could you give me a range, maybe?
No.
7 figures?
8 figures.
8 figures. Wait, real quick, sir. So as you guys can see, since we are in San Francisco, the #2 wealthiest city in the entire world, it is extremely hard to get access to these people to do interviews out here. Very high net worth individuals, always on the go. But guys, no matter what city I go to, I always say, every no is just one step closer to a yes. It doesn't matter if you're in sales or business or in your relationships, guys. All we can do is keep on going until we find those yeses and deliver some amazing gaming value for you guys. Let's keep this video rolling and go get one. Come on. Question for you.
Yes.
Have you ever been broke before?
No. Yeah.
Real quick.
We all have.
Wait, real quick. So I started a channel in Austin. I grew it to 8 million followers. I go all over the country, just asking successful people 2 or 3 quick questions on their best advice to the younger generation.
You should ask him.
Real quick. What line of business are you in?
Tech.
Do you own a company?
Yes.
How long have you been a business owner for?
10 years.
What's the name of your company?
I'm not going to tell you. No, I'm kidding. It's called Cantina.
Cantina. What are you doing?
It's artificial intelligence.
What was the turning point to becoming an entrepreneur? Did you always know you were going to start your own company?
I've always started my own company.
You always have?
Yeah. This is like my 7th.
So you've exited a couple companies as well, I'm sure.
Done a few.
Let me ask you. Real quick.
I gotta go.
Can we walk with you for 1 minute?
I am be on a call in about 1 minute.
In terms of revenue, what was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
Oh, that's a great question.
Not personal, just revenue.
Yeah, probably 50 million.
$50 million. Did you go to college?
No,
So you didn't go, did you drop out or?
I never went.
Why not?
I never wanted to go.
Okay,
I never found value in it.
But you ended up making more than 99.9% of business professors ever will. So give them real quick a 30-second business masterclass that they won't learn in school. What and on this?
Don't listen to anybody else. Find something you love to do and do it over and over again until you find product market fit. And you have to have conviction. You can't just do something for money. You have to have a real idea that you really love and you have real conviction of.
Have you ever lost money though?
Oh, lots.
Lots of money.
Oh, that's part of it. You got to lose a lot of money and make money.
So what was the lowest point in your career as an entrepreneur that you had to overcome? for?
I mean, when you get to a point where you have to take money out of your own checking account to make payroll, or else you're going to have to start firing people and letting people off, that kind of sucks.
You don't think everybody's built for entrepreneurship?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely
It's
not.
not easy. It's not for the weak, man. I
not for
appreciate you, man.
everybody. Okay,
And
guys.
hey,
Good
real
luck.
quick, $50 million entrepreneur, your best negotiation advice. You've been at the table with some hitters.
Don't get too wrapped up in the outcome or care whether it goes your way or not.
Well, you got a prospective client. They're leaning towards a no. How do you get them over to a yes?
I think, the best way to sell something is not to sell it. I think if you get too wrapped up in the outcome, it's over.
And what's the best part of tech to get into in today's world?
AI?
Why AI?
Because it's the internet of today.
Yeah. Thank you,
Okay,
my
good
friend.
luck, guys.
We finally got one, you guys. We just interviewed a Question for you.
Yeah.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
28.
28 years old?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
I'm 58.
58. So 30 years ago. What line of business did you end up in?
Venture capital.
So you're in VC?
Yeah.
So for people that don't understand, how do people make their money in venture capital? Because that's a foreign concept to a lot of people who may not have a big knowledge about.
You invest in 30 companies. 25 are going to go to zero, so you have to be comfortable with the risk of things going to zero. And 5 of them are going to pay off, 100-fold, 200-fold.
And what happened when you were 28 that enabled you to become a millionaire that early?
Started saving my money. I got good jobs. I moved around.
Yeah. So
I just hustled. You can't become a millionaire working from home.
No. So you have.
Well, maybe you could, but most people can't.
So in other words, the more hands you shake, the more money you make.
That's a good way to put it.
What was the best investment you ever made?
Best investment we ever made. Best investment I ever made was the company I started myself, RX List. Put my own money in, didn't raise any venture capital, grew it for 3.5 years and sold it to WebMD.
How much did you sell your company for?
We made 33x on that company.
What's the most amount of money that you sold a company for?
Well, Medible's gone from $5 million at the first round valuation to $2.1 billion most recently.
$2.1 billion.
Yeah, that's Medible.
Are you a billionaire?
No, working on it.
Close though. 8 out of 10 companies, they go out of business in 5 years. What's the most common mistake you see business owners making today?
They can't scale because they won't hire A players, and they won't hire good people around them, and they won't delegate. That's it.
So you have to take that risk and give some people a nice chunk of change.
You have to be comfortable giving people more responsibility that could do the jobs better than you can.
And did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to UC Davis.
Did college help you become a millionaire?
Absolutely. Taught me to think.
But what's the best college degree somebody can get in today's world?
Doesn't matter. Once you get a college degree, it's what you do.
Yeah.
3 years out of college, nobody cares where you went to school.
What's the most underrated skill to master in the business world?
Get along with people. Learn to, you got to be a sponge. Absorb information. And don't worry about making mistakes. Everybody worries about making mistakes.
Yeah.
Your generation's super worried about making a mistake. There you have it.
I love it. Thank you so much for your time. You guys, we just interviewed a venture capital mogul out here in San Francisco. This video keeps on getting crazier and crazier, but we're about to head to our next destination, the financial district, otherwise known as the Wall Street of the West Coast, to find some people in the money business to talk to and figure out how they created their wealth and how you can do the exact same thing. Let's go see what they have to say. All right, you guys, we just got to the financial district down here in San Francisco, where some of the largest banks in the entire country are based, along with the biggest private equity and venture capital firms are in this city. So we're gonna be going up to finance millionaires to ask them how they created their wealth, the best investments they made, and how you can do the exact same thing in today's world. Let's go see what they have to say. Excuse me, sir. Question for you.
Sorry.
Real quick, I started a channel in Austin at the University of Texas. I grew it to 9 million followers. Excuse me, sir. Question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever been broke before?
What's that?
Have you ever been broke before?
Broke?
Yeah. Real quick, I started a channel at the University of Texas. I started a channel in Austin at the University of Texas. I grew it to 9 million followers.
Sorry.
Could I get 1 minute? Question for you.
Yeah.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
I wish I was.
Yeah, you are. Have a good one.
Hard-working stiff still, man.
All right, you guys, I think the financial district may be even harder to get interviews than the marina district. Listen, these guys are coming in and out of meetings, in and out of some of the biggest banks in the entire country. But here's the thing to remember, guys. All we got to do is get one of these guys to stop to deliver some great game for you guys. Let's go see what they have to say. Come on.
I'm driving a Ferrari.
Can we interview you real quick?
Yeah,
Are you a business owner?
Yes.
And what line of business?
Commercial real estate.
Are you a developer or what are you doing?
I do mostly investments, apartments, office buildings, retail.
What's the secret to the perfect real estate transaction?
It's on the buy, not the sell.
Actually,
Yeah, you always want to make the best deal on the buy. Otherwise, the exit's easy.
so you're investing in real estate right now.
I am, yes.
Yeah, how much
Mostly
real-
in Texas, unfortunately.
How much real estate do you own?
I own about 100,000 square feet.
Okay, we're gonna walk with you slowly and we'll go. We'll go.
Okay.
Let me ask you this: what's been the most amount of money you've made in a single year in terms of revenue? What's the most you made in a year?
$500,000
$500,000. That's for yourself or the business?
for myself.
What about the business?
The business, about $1 million.
$1 million. What's your best negotiation advice for anybody in business? They're trying to get better at closing deals with prospective clients. What's your best negotiation advice?
Make sure you're negotiating with the other principal. Don't let anybody get in the middle of your deal.
Yeah, no middleman.
No middleman. The brokers, they're good guys, good people, but you want to be negotiating directly with the seller or the buyer.
Have you ever been broke before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. The downturns were tough.
How'd you overcome that? What was the turning point?
Just keep your head down, and you just got to keep plowing through it.
Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
How important has faith been for you?
It has been really something very near and dear to my heart.
What's an indicator of the perfect time to buy real estate? Like, what's something that you see in the market where it's like, okay, this is the time to buy right here?
When people are selling, that's the time to buy,
Why is that?
because it's the time that people need to get out, and that's when there's more sellers. Is going to be the lowest prices
Yeah. Have you ever leveraged debt to buy real estate?
all the time. That's the only way to buy real estate is leveraging.
But some people, they're worried
Not
about
over leveraging.
Right.
You cannot over leverage.
Let's drive forward. I'm gonna end on these last couple right here. How old are you now?
I'm 60.
And how old were you when you became a millionaire?
I was 38.
38 years old. How do you look like you're in your 30s but you're 60 years old? You look incredibly young for 60.
I just like to make sure I keep myself healthy. That's really key, is to be healthy and stay healthy. Don't spend your time partying, and that's all good, but you got to know when to quit on that and just focus on business.
You got to sacrifice.
That's right.
Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate you,
All right.
sir. Last message to somebody trying to become a millionaire in today's world.
Keep your head down, work hard, and have faith in God.
I love that, my friend. Have a great day, sir. Thank
All
you.
right.
All right, you guys. We just interviewed a commercial real estate millionaire. He saw us driving by. He said, I'm not in a Ferrari, but he still dropped some great game for you guys on how you guys can leverage debt and build wealth in real estate. But with that being said, that's a wrap on today's video, you guys. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe for amazing content we've got coming very, very soon. And if you guys want to learn directly from the millionaires and the billionaires that I interview, learn how to develop skills like how to sell, how to market, how to create wealth in real estate, then join my private entrepreneur community. We have almost 2,000 members. Think about it. You got the ability to hop on live calls with guys like this. This is an opportunity that doesn't exist anywhere else. So to join my private community, the School of Mentors, and learn how you can start creating your path to financial freedom, click the link down in the description of this video or click the link that's right up here on the video right now. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video.